Alright. Let's get this started. Oh, save the polar bears. Please allow me, in your name, to drink this delicious, delicious OE high gravity. It's 8% alcohol. I knew that from memory. Please allow me to be witty and wise and entertaining. May my videos be short and to the point, never long and rambly. Or just talkative and just, saying too much, not getting to the point, and like going on and on and on, and people get bored and click off. Go watch a Dirt Nap video, and his video's too long too, and I just kind of lost my train of thought. It's going to be delicious and refreshing, and when I reach the bottom, I shall be happy. Malt liquor. I think that was word for word. That was exactly what I wrote down earlier. Malt liquor. The bottle would still be in frame if that camera was tilted just a little bit over. Am I going to be bothered to do it? What do you think? Alright, save the polar bears. I'm going to talk to you about being worse than Timmy Turner. Tell you a couple stories back when I worked in a bakery. And talk about some things that I hate. And that'll be towards the end because it's just going to be complaining. So first off, I get what you're talking about drama, of course. Who fucking knows that better than me? Telling me shit. Might as well tell me where the ground's located. Or if it's day out. Without conflict, there is no story. If everything worked out, if Harry Potter was born in a happy household, went to school, made friends, and graduated, that really wouldn't even be a book. That would be a short story. And no one would read it. But within the culture of the YouTube drinking community, even Timmy Turner did not talk about anybody's girlfriend, didn't talk about their daughters, didn't talk about their wives or their moms. As far as I know, he didn't even talk about their pets, really. He was very complimentary about that angry horse that his neighbor he let his neighbor put his horse in his back 40 or whatever. Back 40. It's just not done. It's not classy. And that's not classy in our group. Where people could actually poop their pants and well, I'm not going to get up and clean my pants out now. It's less classy than that. Oh, that's ice cold. Yeah, so don't do it. Man, I got seriously, I'm not just I decided to get angry, bro, or anything like that when you talk trash about Amanda. I know Amanda could handle herself, and I also know it's done in fun and stuff like that, and, Rio could, give you a talking to and stuff like that. I'm just talking real jet of anger. Not something I planned, if anyone ever says this about one of my friends, the 40-ounce metal crew, making up their mind to begin with how they're going to react to things. I'm just saying that's how I reacted. Didn't like it. A lot. Alright. Done with that. Things I don't like. I don't like when you ask somebody what they want that they can't answer. And ordinarily I'd say, yeah, think about it, take your time. But sometimes when people ask questions about what's available to me, they're not actually thinking about what they want. They're thinking well, I want what's best. What are other people getting? As if other people are getting great stuff, and so they want that. No, just you want what you want. You want your great stuff. Man, also I just think people fail that a lot. I think that's why people are so unhappy all the time. When you're what do you want? Oh, well, they look around no, what do you want? Close your eyes. Look inside. Listen to your heart. What do you fucking want? I can tell you what I want right now. This hour, 5 hours from now, today, tomorrow, this week, next month, this year, next year, 5 years from now, the whole rest of my life, and all those answers might change. Alright, what else do I hate? People who fucking just don't use nouns. Would you put that over there? I just fucking want to slap a bitch. Really? Yeah, should I put that over there by the other stuff or by this stuff? What? Well, now how come you didn't understand that when I was supposed to understand? Fuck. Alright, let me tell you the bakery story real fast before I just kind of meander on and on about what I hate. Which I might just go with. So I worked in a bakery, and I was right next to a church in a predominantly black neighborhood. The church was definitely black, all black membership, singing, awesome outfits, sometimes crazy awesome hats. I don't know if they had like crazy hat day. So Sunday, there'd be like a series of church rushes, and everyone comes in looking awesome, talking to folks, complimenting their singing. You should come over. No, I can't. I would wreck your singing. Your whole church would stop and look at me. I explained I'm a Buddhist and stuff like that. Oh yeah, racism. Here's where this is going. I get called a racist all the time. Which would be okay ordinarily. I mean, I understand. I get it. I actually lived in a place once where my white skin marked me out for disrespect to violence. It was terrible. Alright, but I'm going to tell you two of the worst, because other people are just like having a bad day or something like that. Hungry people suck, no matter what color your skin. But two people went to go get like a jury. So this one guy comes in, and I'm like, hi, what can I get for you today? We have. I'll stop you right there, actually, because there's a spiel that you do. And he freaked out because I interrupted him while he was thinking about what kind of muffin he wanted. Went crazy on me. And by crazy on me, I mean he blamed me for the things happening in the world. And then eventually he's like, well, are you going to sell me a muffin? I'm like, are you going to stop calling me names? That's all I want. I will do that slight thing. You stop calling me names, and I'll sell you a muffin. In a polite, professional manner, like I've been doing the entire time you've been calling me names. And I sold him a muffin, and he contacted the store owners as well. But then he comes back next Sunday with a group of people to judge me. And it was pretty hardcore, actually, because here's the thing. The guy was kind of nuts. I'd served him a bunch of times before. He's just... So the kind of people that would let's go with you and verify if this guy's a racist or not. And some of the people actually had this kind of look on their face, kind of like they're looking at me like, sorry, man. And serve everybody muffins. While saying, hi, what can I get you? Do you know these are our specials today? Why they're thinking about what muffin they want. So that's over with. So then this lady comes in, this nice lady, we had a good interaction, and here's what happens. Here's part of the spiel is, on this little plate by the counter is, it's a broken up muffin, and today we have a lot of blueberries. Would you like to try a blueberry, a chunk of it? There's a bunch of chunks on the platter. But that same plate is the plate that I'd put your blueberry muffin on and hand to you when you buy it. So she bought a muffin, I went and got it, and I turned around and she's gone, and so is the plate. And this happens all the time. It's totally cool. People get embarrassed. It doesn't, I think it's kind of funny, actually. Because it's a destroyed muffin. So I go find her and I'm like, oh ma'am, here's your muffin. and go to take the sample one. I'm like, I think you accidentally grabbed the samples. And I picked up the sample one, and yeah, shit went wrong. And this woman seemed intelligent too. She seemed intelligent, and nothing seemed wrong with her other than the fact that, like, suddenly now I'm a racist. I think she was embarrassed. By now I've been working at this place for a while. She goes and gets her people next Sunday, and actually because she's intelligent and on an even keel, she's able to get a huge amount of people to come with her. And when they come in, most of the crowd sees me, and like everyone there's face lights up because I like all these people and they like me. And then there's the weirdest kind of interactions. Like Aaron's like, Earl's okay. Fuck. I love Earl. I eat the sample plate muffin, then I get my muffin, and Earl doesn't give me a hard time about it. I get 2 muffins for my price of 1 muffin. Earl sometimes slips me an extra muffin. Yeah. It's like the whole idea of there's a guy called Sean King, talks about racism in the United States and stuff like that, and what he's kind of like a clearinghouse for information. Like if like your black student goes to a white school and someone's scrawled like racist graffiti in the bathroom, you send your information you send pictures and the information to Sean King, and Sean King writes the school and says, have you removed that graffiti yet? Because it's important that you do, and address why that graffiti got there. He's an interesting cat. I've listened to a couple of his radio broadcasts about racism in the United States, about police murders of black men and women in the United States, about almost comparing us now as a kind of like that in the past, how many lynchings there were in the past when racism was like just really just out there. Like now racism is not as much out there, and there's like the equivalent of more lynchings. Alright, done with that. Done with racism. And my conclusion about racism, it's bad. Don't do it. What else don't I like? I don't like when people like make a mistake, and instead of like owning it or just ignoring it, try to rewrite history. Well, I told you that I like. Oh, for instance, actually, like racism. I had someone. I don't know what you call it. They're handicapped, and they said I refused to help them because they were handicapped. That was the story they came up with. And at that time, I was working for like. Well, I won't tell you what company I was working for, but I was working for a company that was like fairly well known for being sensitive to its reputation. And she basically told me, I'm going to tell people that you and your company are anti-handicap people or whatever, you know. And the most lovely thing about it, this is my favorite part of the story. She used her daughter to help her as her alibi, and her daughter said to, you know, basically like a corporate, what I'm about to tell you is a lie that my mother made me tell you. And then she said the lie, and she's like, but that's not what happened. God bless that little girl. I never saw her or that little girl again, but like, I tell you what, if I was like, say I was working for a company called Toys R Us at the time, and I saw that little girl again, I'd say, you pick out what you want and you bring it to the register and I'll buy that shit. But I wasn't working for Toys R Us. Alright, that's enough. In my mind, actually, I was going to make this video really, really long. But then my phone's been going crazy in my pocket, and I'm dying with curiosity to know what that shit's going on. Who's messaging me all that messages?